They say revenge is best served cold. But when the HOA stole my private road overnight, I decided to serve mine blazing hot at 3 a.m. Picture this: floodlights, silence, and a fleet of tow trucks. By sunrise, every single HOA car had vanished. Want to know how it came to that? 3 years ago, I thought I'd found paradise. I'd sold my business and bought a quiet home with my wife and daughter. 3 acres of Texas hill country, tucked away from noise and stress. The best part? Our driveway, a long gravel road, leading half a mile to our house. I paid an extra $80,000 to keep it private, completely outside HOA control. That gravel road wasn't just rocks. It was peace. It was freedom. It was mine. Enter the villain, Vivian, the HOA president. Imagine the most entitled neighbor you've ever met, multiply it by 10, and give her a gavel and a BMW with vanity plates. She thrived on control, measured grass with a ruler, sued people for mailbox colors, and she hated that my road was beyond her reach. The attack came on a random Tuesday morning. I woke to the acrid smell of hot asphalt. My gravel driveway gone. Bulldozers had torn down my fence posts, survey stakes smashed to pieces. In their place, fresh black pavement, stone pillars with shiny brass plaques reading, Willowbrook Commons Grand Entrance. Then came the letter. A $3,200 community upgrade fee, monthly charges for road maintenance, and a warning about liens if I didn't comply. They had stolen my road and expected me to pay for it. But Vivian didn't know who she was messing with. I wasn't just some quiet homeowner. I was a retired developer with contracts in the towing industry. And in this county, every impound lot knew my name. So I stayed quiet. I smiled. I paid nothing. And at 3 a.m. one night, I made my move. Tow trucks rolled in like a ghost army. Engines muted, lights off, chains clinking softly in the dark. By dawn, every single HOA board member's car, BMWs, SUVs, even Vivian's precious X5, was gone, vanished into thin air. The neighborhood woke up in chaos. Board members running around in robes, phones pressed to ears, demanding answers. Vivian fuming in the street, shouting about vandalism, calling it a terrorist act. Me? I just sat on my porch with a coffee, listening to birds sing over the silence of empty driveways. But revenge is never simple. The HOA struck back fast. Certified letters, daily fines, threats of lawsuits. They spread rumors, turned neighbors against us. Even my wife was cornered at the grocery store, warned that my reckless behavior would destroy property values. It wasn't just harassment. It was psychological warfare. That's when I switched tactics. I started gathering evidence, pulled records, checked permits, and guess what? Not a single one of Vivian's road projects was legal. No permits, no approvals. Everything she'd done was a violation. I wasn't alone either. Other neighbors came forward, people she'd bullied, fined, or sued. They were sick of her too. Together, we built a case. Within weeks, county officials were investigating. Vivian's smile turned brittle. The board fractured. Neighbors whispered about audits, missing money, shady contracts. Her empire was crumbling from the inside. Meanwhile, I just kept sipping coffee, watching the pillars she built become monuments to her downfall. Finally, justice landed. Vivian was forced to resign. The county voided her illegal road claims. The HOA's finances collapsed under scrutiny. And my road? Restored, gravel crunching under my tires again, exactly as I'd bought it. The best part? The look on Vivian's face when she realized the truth. She thought she could steal my road. Instead, I vanished her entire kingdom, one tow truck at a time.